And another video from Dave.
What's up, YouTube? This is Dave Sadenoff.7. This is another video to do with my review for the 2016 film Fences. Another video from Dave. And yeah, pretty much this is the first of many reviews I'll be doing for 2016, along with my, gaming stuff, TV show stuff, and UFC stuff. And what a way to kick it off with such a fantastic film. I mean, ever since I saw the trailer for this, I've been wanting to see this. I actually got to see this 2 nights ago. The only negative I will say about this movie, let me first say there will be no spoilers in this movie, or let me just be real. You have to spoil a movie a little bit to tell something about it, but I'm not going to spoil anything that's going to ruin the movie. Let's just say it like that. But the biggest thing I would say is a negative with this film is the trailer. The trailer gives away one of the biggest plot points of the movie. And that's a problem with a lot of movies nowadays, is the trailers. Because they're giving away too much, and that's one reason I hate movies nowadays. If you see a trailer for it, you've seen either a major part of the movie or you've seen one of the coolest parts. I could say, like when I seen the movie The Shallows, the one with the shark last year, and they showed the fucking shark jumping out of the water and grabbing the fucking surfer, biting his ass in half. They just showed one of the best shots of the movie. And that's the problem with trailers. So in this movie, that will be my biggest negative, was the trailer. They gave away too much right there. They could have done the trailer differently. But what a fantastic film. It's directed by Denzel Washington, and he's in front of the camera and he's behind the camera. An amazing job. And and I think he did an amazing job as directing and starring in the film. I have to say, like, what movie does this guy not do that doesn't, this guy touches anything that, turns to fucking gold. I mean, this guy is fucking phenomenal. I like Denzel Washington. I put him up there with Leonardo DiCaprio, Johnny Depp, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino. He is one of my favorite actors. I mean, hands down. He's great. Viola Davis plays an amazing part in this movie. I think she outshines Denzel Washington. I think she outshines him in this film. And his brother in this movie, Mykelti Williamson. I believe I'm saying his name right. He plays a phenomenal part as Gabriel, his brother. So basically what it's about, you got Troy Maxon, played by Denzel Washington. Just a father, basically struggling through life in the 1950s in Pittsburgh from past events in his life. He's like, he failed in the major leagues, and he's basically just trying to earn an honest living. That's all he's trying to do, with, trying to go in the right path now. He had a bad past, with failing in the major leagues. He wasn't the best guy, when it came to crimes and stuff like that, but he changed his life. But still in the future, he's not the best person, when it comes to, some of the things he does in this film, towards his family. But he's, basically trying to earn an honest living, and everybody around him, he's, showing them in his mind the correct way, and to a lot of other people that would be the correct way, but he goes about it in a kind of a dickhead kind of way. You know what I'm saying? I think this movie definitely will show the viewers values, from like, back in the day, how, you had families that would, earn an honest living and, try to teach their kids that, instead of like nowadays how, families just, do earn honest living still, but, give their kids everything and they're spoiled fucking rotten, And in this family, in the Maxon family in this movie, you're gonna earn your keep. And that's for real. Like, he is a hard father, because his father growing up was hard. So he's trying to make, in other words, he's trying to make, for the future of his sons. He's trying to show them, the right way in his mind, but at the same time not giving them an easy way either. And I think it's a movie that a lot of people should see, and learn, and see how it was back then. And he goes through the struggles of an African American in the 1950s, of what an African American goes through. They show that. But it's more about like him as a family man trying to make it and battle stuff from his past, and it's a fantastic film. And then you got Viola Davis as Rose Maxon, and her part of the film is her dealing with his struggles and her struggles from, being in a family and married to him, and what she has to go through. Same thing with his son Corey, which he has he's struggling. A lot of people are struggling in this film. The sons, the brother, everybody's in a struggle. you know. But I thought they did a really good job. This is an actual play that was transformed into a movie, and I think they did a fantastic job. I think Denzel Washington did a fantastic job acting, directing. Viola Davis, fantastic actress in this. She actually won a Golden Globe for Best Performance by an Actress in a Supporting Role in a Motion Picture. Well deserved. I think this is definitely Academy Award worthy. For the actress, movie. It's a fantastic film. It's everything I thought it would be. Now, one thing I will say too, this being a play, some of the scenes go on a long time. And it's pretty much shot in one location, the backyard. It's shot in the backyard most of the film. You see other areas like when he's at work, because he works for Waste Management, garbage man. You'll see him drive around the truck, but it's basically shot in the backyard. That's basically where it's shot. But I think his brother, the person, McKelty Wilson, playing Gabriel, phenomenal role he played as the brother. I think, there wasn't many, there was not many people in this movie at all. It was basically 7 people maybe. But it's basically a running time of 2 hours and 19 minutes, PG-13 drama. I enjoyed it. It was everything I thought it'd be. It was something I enjoyed. I think it's like a one-time watch. I think that's what it is, and you'll get really good experience out of it. It's not a movie I'd say watch over and over and over and over. You may like to see it over and over and over, but for me, it'd be a one-time watch, but a fantastic watch. I enjoyed it. And, the one thing I really liked about it, too, is it's one of the movies that it's African American only, and they're not portraying them as gangbangers, just being a rapper or like I said, in a gang robbing people. It's about a family in the 1950s trying to earn an honest living, and going through their struggles. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like he had a bad past, but it's not like that's what I liked about it, and that's why I thought it was such a great film. It was something different. Growing up, I seen a lot of movies like when it came to African American movies, like Boys in the Hood, Menace to South Central. Those are great movies. Don't get me wrong, but I like to see other movies like this, like another side of things. You see a lot of slavery movies with African Americans, but this is different. You have other movies too, that are different too. But I'm just saying this is one that I really enjoyed. I enjoyed them too. I'm not trying to say that. Maybe it's coming out wrong. I'm not trying to look like, don't think of it like that, but I'm just being honest. Like, I thought it was a really great film. And I liked, a different take on things, if that makes sense. And I think Denzel Washington did a great job directing it, like I said. Anything else about the film that I could say that, I did or didn't like? I think I pretty much said everything that I could say. It's a great film. If I had to give it a score, I would give it a 9. I think it deserves a 9. Like I said, it's a one-time watch. I don't think it's a movie you're going to be watching a bunch of times. But it's definitely something you should see. It's going to be definitely, I think it's going to get a lot of awards. I think it's everything I thought it would be. I just think, like I said, the trailer gave away too much. But that's my review for Fences, guys. Tell me what you thought of it. If you did see it in the comment section, or you're going to see it, tell me more. Tell me what you think in the comment section, and more videos to come. Later, YouTube.